Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Prof.
Good morning. Great to see you again.
Good to see you, Prof. How are you?
How are you? Good.
I'm
I
very
hope
good.
that you still you are still not only good but also happy.
Of course I am. I'm very happy.
Happy. Okay, now let's discuss about antinomy of law. Sorry, antinomy in law. Antinomy in law. Perhaps I think it should be antinomy in law rather than antinomy of law. Antinomy in law. What is antinomy? Something like conflict. Inner conflict. Antinomy seems to be an inner conflict. That should be a conflict between legal certainty and justice. Well, it is a classic idea. This is the classic idea because they thought that legal certainty is an idea of law. I don't think that legal certainty is an idea of law. It is only a means. A means. You know, means. The means is a tool. If the idea is order, I think legal certainty prevails. I think we have discussed further that the idea of law is not order. I've told you that the idea of law is peace. It was Hammurabi that stated that order is the idea of law at that time. Justice is the estuary, you know, estuary. The mouth of the river, it is estuary. The end of the river. So a river ends to the sea, right? A river ends to the sea. Bengawan Solo is a river. Bengawan Solo is river. Bengawan is a river in Javanese. Big river is called Bengawan. Bengawan in Javanese. It's Javanese. So it is what I say exaggerate if we say Sungai Bengawan Solo. Because Bengawan means river, big river. Bengawan Solo, I don't say river Bengawan Solo, no. Bengawan Solo means river Solo. Bengawan Solo is a big river. You know, the water springs of the head of the Bengawan Solo is Mount Slamet. Mount Slamet. Well, I don't translate Mount Slamet means to Mount Safe. No, Mount Slamet is a name where Bengawan Solo comes from. And the estuary or the end of Bengawan Solo is Madras Strait. Madras Strait. You know, this is so if the head of law is moral and the estuary or the end of law is justice. Okay. This is antinomy in law. We will discuss further. Which prevails over another? Which prevails over another? Legal certainty versus justice. Which prevails over another? Well, I explain to you with a case. With a case. Because I think it is more clear for you if I give you an example. It is not the real case, but it is an example. Have you ever seen this provision? Article 362 of the Indonesian Penal Code. This way. Whoever takes a good, either wholly or partly, belongs to another in a manner contrary to the law, with the intent to confer it owner thereof, will be punished because of larceny by up to a 5-year imprisonment or up to a 900 rupiahs fine. I guess this way. Because it refers to fine. ₹900 or rupiah. Sorry. 900 rupiah. Whoever takes a good, either wholly or partly, belongs to another in a manner contrary to the law, with the intent to confederate owner thereof, will be punished because of larceny by up to a 5-year imprisonment or up to a 900 rupiah fine. Okay, this is a provision, Article 362 of Indonesian Penal Code. This is the article, this is provision. Now, this is the case. Is there anyone named Sudiro here? No? No,
Yang
there's
aku
no one.
namanya Sudiro. Yang aku
Is
namanya
your name? Are you Sudiro?
Ya, tapi kayaknya nggak termasuk Sudiro ke sini, cuma namanya Sudiro sih. Itu nama yang aku.
Who? Your Eyang, your grand,
Iya, nama yang
your
aku.
grand, your grandpa.
Iya, my grandpa namanya Sudiro. Cuman kayaknya nggak tahu nyambung sama Sudiro case apa enggak. Cuman moga-moga sih enggak ya. Nama aja mirip.
It is Sudiro case. Okay.
Okay.
Sudiro's wife was severe sick, and he could not afford to bring her to the doctor. Sudiro is an old man, and you know that he has no money. Sudiro's wife was severely sick and he could not afford to bring her to the doctor because there's no money. He's poor. He doesn't work anymore. He's an old man. And her wife, her wife, well, is a street vendor, but it sells what I say, londong mi, londong mi, because I don't know in the United States there's no lontong mi and cola and rujak in front of their house in a kampung because she's sick. She cannot do that. Wow. The old couple has no child. The old couple has no child. Well, I want to ask you, have or has? The couple, is it singular or plural?
Singular.
Singular.
Couple. A couple should be at least two things, two person, a couple of days, for example. Please look at your dictionary. Look at your dictionary. You know that my dictionary is a Merriam-Webster dictionary. I always update my dictionary. English. I have about 6, I guess, 6 English dictionaries. 3 French English dictionaries. It is singular. The old couple has no child. Like my wife and I. But we have no child. Sudiro went to his neighbor Rifai wanting to borrow some money from him. Rifai is a generous people. He's a generous man. Arriving at Rifai's house, the husband knocked the door of the house, but no answer. No answer. Well, it is a courtesy that someone wants to see to visit another's house should knock the door or knock the door. But no answer. He saw a cell phone light on the table of the sitting room. Sitting room in a house, sitting room, dining room, bedroom, kitchen, bathroom. So there's no toilet in the United States. Bathroom. But the toilet in France is restroom. You know restroom? It is just the room for taking grass. No. Restroom. And it is courtesy not to ask about restroom, but bathroom. Where's your bathroom, sir? Oh, that's over there. But you go to the restroom. But it is in a public utility. You can say, where's the restroom? Okay. But if you visit someone's house in the United States, you only ask about restroom. But can I go to your bathroom? Even though you go to the restroom. But it is inappropriate to ask, but where's your restroom, sir? Where's the bathroom? Okay. Well, even in the United States, we have to preserve the courtesy, to maintain the courtesy. It's not only in Java. In Japanese culture, if you want to go to the restroom in Japanese culture, you can say, well, pada datang winking, but don't translate it into English. I want to go back. No. Why? My colleague in the Netherlands asked there when we joined the course, asked the instructor, ma'am, mag ik naar achter? Waarom, meneer? Waarom? May I go to the back? Why? Mag ik naar achter? Naar achter means go to the back. What does it mean? Naar achter. Wat betekent naar achter? To toilet. To toilet. Toilet. They call it toilet. But in English, we call it toilet in English. But in French, we call it toilet. You know, toile in France is, what is it? Toil. Yeah, toil. You know, toil. But a toile is star. Okay. He saw cell phone lying on the table of the sitting room. What he did? Without thinking further, he took the cell phone and brought it with him. What was in his mind at that time? He had to treat his wife. His wife was severe sick. And in his mind, only his wife. He loves his wife so much that he did such and a bad thing. Okay, this is a story. So there are two. No. Double. Unfortunately, when he was on the way home, another neighbor, Supardi, saw what he has done. Supardi. Is there anybody named Supardi? Your grandpa? Your uncle? Your father? There are many people named Supardi in Java. But it is rare a Japanese named Peter, like me, like my name, Peter. Perhaps their Christian name Petrus rather than Peter. Supari stopped him and asked him with a loud voice about what he has done. You know, say with a loud voice in English is also to snap. To snap. Hey, what have you done? This is to snap. Okay, do you understand? Supari stopped him and asked him with a loud voice about what he has done. But I guess in Surabaya, there's another word that it cannot be stated here. In Surabaya, it is. I don't like to hear that word. But this for people of Surabaya, it is okay. It's no problem. Spuddy stopped him and asked him with a loud voice about what he has done. He said frankly that he stole Levi's cell phone for the treatment of his sick wife. Yeah, I have stolen the cell phone because I have no money to treat my wife. She's sick. She's ill. Severe sick. If she's not brought to the doctor, she will die. Okay. Because Sudiro is not a thief. Sudiro is a good man. But she stole the cell phone for the sake of his wife. Okay. If I heard a noise and got along with those who were talking, because there was noisy. It was noisy. Ooh. If I heard a noise and got along with those who were talking, what happened? Having known the case, Rifai gave Sudiro some money for the treatment of his sick wife. Sorry. Having known the case, Rifai gave Sudiro some money for the treatment of his sick wife and asked him to return the cell phone. Supardi, however, still reported to the police about what Sudiro has committed. Rifai is a generous man, you know. Okay, please return my cell phone. I give you some money for your wife is brought to the doctor, but return my cell phone. Is generous. Well, I will ask you whether Supardi is right. Does Supardi have a right to report to the police about what Sudiro has done? Diva, you know Diva, where are you?
Yes.
Does Supardi have the right to report to the police about what Sudiro has done? Yes or no?
I think no.
No?
No.
Zhang, Arya. Where are you, Zhang?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Does he have the right to report to the police?
I think he has the right. Because
He has the right.
he saw a crime.
Yeah. The cell phone is not his. The cell phone is Rifai's. Rifai was okay, no problem. Even he gave money to Sudiro for treating his wife. Okay. Aura, what do you think?
I also think he has the right to report, but of course, because Rivai already, I guess, forgive him and give him any treatment, I guess it's quite wrong for Supardi to report him, because like the issue is between Rivai and Sudiro, and Rivai already, I mean, the problem is already resolved between Rivai and Sudiro.
So does Supardi have the right to report to the police?
He does have
Yes?
the yes.
Yes, he does. Well, Gabriel, where are you, Gabriel?
Hello, I'm here.
Does he have a right to report the police?
Yes.
Yes. What's your reason?
I don't know why, because I think it's more likely to become pekat. I don't
To
know
become
in
what?
English. Pekat, like penyakit masyarakat, because
I
maling.
don't know. What I don't know. Penyakit masyarakat. It's social disease, you mean?
Yeah, it's, I mean, not like social disease, but it's some like a habits that should not be on our society. It's not
You know,
having. I mean, the Supardi is still have what the name, the right to report on the Supardi, Sudiro. Supardi have a right
yes,
to to report Sudiro because of he saw and he have evidence of the Sudiro act about stealing people phone.
okay. Sudiro has the right, Supardi has the right to report to the police about what Sudiro has done. Please don't give me abbreviation or what I say that I don't acronym Pakat, something like that. I don't understand. Pakat, well, Pakat is to a dirt, very a dirt, you know.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
Pakat.
I cannot find the right word, so I just
Well, you know, well, in sociology, there's also what I say a branch of sociology which is called societry. Well, I will tell you. And then the societry or societries. I don't know whether it has been accepted in English or not. The societry, like pathology, social pathology, I guess. Social pathology, you know, what you call bakat is social pathology. Pathology is something like deviation of a of anatomy. It is any medical science. There's anatomy. If it is normal, anatomy is okay. But if there's a deviation of anatomy, it is called pathology. Social pathology is a deviation in social behavior. Social pathology. Okay. That's also what we call juvenile delinquency. Juvenile delinquency. You know, juvenes, Latin. Juvenes in Latin means young. Young. Juventus is also young. Juvenes. In Sanskrit, Juana. Juana. You know, Juana is what I say, young, but not adult. It is about 15 to 18 a year, 15 to 18 years people, juvenile.
Teenagers.
Teenagers, right? Teenagers. Delinquency means behavior deviation. Behavior deviation. Behavior deviation conducted by teenagers in law it is called, or in sociology I guess, called juvenile delinquency. Juvenile delinquency. Okay. Yeah. Is it appropriate to punish? Is it appropriate to punish? Kalila?
Yes, sir. I think
Yes? Yeah, okay, go on.
he's appropriate. Yeah, he's appropriate to punish, but it's more like to the social punishment in the society, maybe.
Okay, no problem. It's your answer. Rasan, now. No, because he's your grandpa. No, not that way.
Okay. So, in my opinion, it shouldn't be punished like by law, but as what Kalila just said, by society, he should be punished. First, that his act of stealing a revised phone was wrong, but I think he did for a different purpose rather than than just selling and using something else. Jadi sebenarnya tujuannya baik tapi aksinya salah.
No. In English, please. No.
Okay. So what he did. I'm sorry. Aku orang Indonesia jadi nggak jago.
No, well, okay, you are Indonesian. I'm Indonesian too. That is the rule that we have to. Okay, I understand what you have to.
Okay.
Isam?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Is it appropriate to punish?
Well, I think not quite, because I think Rifai has forgiven him and give him extra money. So as long as Rifai has forgive Sudiro, so I think it's not appropriate to punish. But if Rifai didn't forgive Sudiro or help Sudiro, I think they have right to punish Sudiro.
Kanya, you like cat?
Yes.
Yes. Do you like cat?
Yes.
Yeah, my sister likes cats. She has about 20 cats.
20?
Okay,
Oh.
come on. Is it appropriate to punish, Kanya?
I feel like if Rifai have accepted like some sort of apology or some sort of an exchange for the punishment, I guess it would be.
So well, this is because a Supati has reported Sudhiro to the police about his commission of larceny, and is it appropriate to punish? In your opinion?
It might be.
In your opinion, louder, please, louder.
It might be depend on the people who have been stolen by Sudhir, I think.
That's it?
Wait, it is appropriate to punish, but it might depends on Rafi. What was the name of the Rafia?
That's it?
Rifai.
Oh yeah, Rifai.
Rifai.
It depends on the Rifai's decision though. Would it be what he wants to be, Sudhir to be punished or not?
Andrew.
He's off the toilet, sir.
Sorry?
He went to the toilet.
Oh! To the toilet. To the back. To the restroom. Zia. Zia? You? What's your name? Z-E-A? Zia. Please. Tasya. Alia. Where are you? Tasya? Hello? Iksan?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think Sudhir appropriate to be punished, but I think the punishment should be decreased because the crime he did, he has a reason to do that. That he okay. In his mind he must do that, otherwise his wife is gonna die. So I think the punishment should be decreased. Thank you.
Okay. Fine. Well, I don't want to answer this question. I will give you another case. Okay. Now, Lauren case. Nobody of you named Lauren. Lauren, if a woman is Laurentia, really Lauren comes from Laurentius in Latin. Lauren, 26 years old, is a drinker. You know drinker? Arya, do you know the drinker? What is a drinker? Not who is, what is a drinker?
People who regularly consume alcohol.
Alcoholic beverage. Alcoholic beverage, right? Consumed. If someone drinks beer once in a month, he's not a drinker, but he's addicted with alcoholic beverage. Okay. Lauren, 26 years old, is a drinker. He has no job. And every night he burned. You know, he burned. You know the word burn? It comes from the word burn midnight oil. Burn midnight oil. Sometimes it is only called or spoken as burn only. Burn midnight oil. What does it mean?
To work very late at night.
Stays up late in the night, or sleeps very late, or doesn't sleep anymore through the night. Burn. When I was in the United States, I studied until midnight or until well, early in the morning at the time. And well, I slept on the sofa, and the cleaning service came to my apartment, and then, hi man, are you burned? Are you burned? I told her, yes, I was burned because there will be examination this afternoon. I was burned. Burn midnight oil. It is the idioms in the United States. Burn midnight oil. Okay. He's no job, and he's always burned every night. Really, it was the idioms is derived from the Bible, like Good Samaritan, something like that. These idioms are derived from the Bible. Burn midnight oil. That's a song when I was in um, old song. Okay. Keep me oil in my lamp to keep us burning. It's like that. Keep me oil in my lamp, I pray. This is a old Christian song. He has no job and he is burned every night. He has a lot of money from committing crime. He has a lot of money from committing crime. At the same day when Sudhiro stole Rifa's cell phone, Lawrence stole a cell phone of a street vendor who left the shop unattended. You know, this man is handsome, still young, but a drinker, no job, a lot of money from committing crime. Arya, are you burned?
No, sir.
No, okay, because you're yawning. You know, yawning. Are you burned? Japanese on Thursday evening are always sometime, not always, sometime burn. Choose a Thursday evening. Okay. At the same day, when Sudhir stole Rifa's cell phone, Lauren stole a cell phone of a street vendor. You know street vendor? Street vendor who left the shop unattended. By accident, sorry, I think we should. By accident, there was a cop passing by and he was red-handed caught. Unluckily, he was red-handed caught. You know, a cop, a police, a cop. But I never know that this word in British English. It is an American English, cop. I don't know whether it is also applied in Australia or in other territories outside the United States. Passing by, you know, pass by, passing by. Bystander, you know, bystander. Okay. When the event happened, you are there. You are a bystander to see the event, and you are eligible to be a witness because you see by your eyes the event happened. Something happens, and by accident you are there. You are bystander, and one who sees something happen, he or she is eligible to be a witness. He or she is admissible to be a witness. This passing by is bystander. Okay? Well, you can compare between Sudhiro and Lauren. Sudhiro is a poor man. Lauren, I don't know whether he's poor or not. But Lauren is a criminal because he has a lot of money from committing crime. He's criminal. Sudhiro is not a criminal, but he committed a crime. Can you make a comparison? Sudhiro is not a crime, but he committed a crime. Lauren is a criminal. His job is committing crime. Okay. Legal certainty. Is it right that this article is applicable to both cases? Still remember that? Whoever takes a good, either wholly or partly, belongs to another in a manner contrary to the law, with the intent to convert owner thereof, will be punished because of larceny by up to a 5-year imprisonment or up to a 900 rupiah fine. Okay. Both of them have committed larceny. Both Sudhiro and Lauren have committed larceny. Is the article applicable to them? Arya?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Yes, it is applicable. You, Zia or Z? Your name is?
Yes.
What I call you? Zia or Z?
Zia.
Sorry?
Zia, sir.
Zia. Okay. Is the article applicable to them?
Yes.
Both Sudhiro and Lauren have stolen a cell phone.
Yes, I think.
Yes. Edpandu?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I think in Sudhiro it's true that Article 362 is appropriate with the action because he takes a good criminal a crime, and for Suparti he do the act because of his wife.
That is Sudhiro. Sudhiro's
yes,
wife, not
Sudhiro.
Supati's wife.
Yeah, I forgot about the name. Yes, Sudhiro wife. Actually, there's a moral. There's moral in. I think it's not a kind of crime.
It's not a crime.
Yes.
Now, Bimo. Bimo. Where are you, Bimo? Where Kudoro?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry for turning off the camera because of my internet is doesn't stable.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
But I what I need is your voice. Okay.
Yeah. So,
okay. Is the provision applicable for both Sudhiro and Lauren?
Yeah, because I think it's applicable because of the Sudhiro and Lauren is take a goods from belongs to another. So I think he committed a crime, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay. Now let's go on. This is legal certainty. Pursuant to the provision, both actors may be sentenced to a 5-year imprisonment. Okay. Because they stole the cell phone. They did the same thing. Both of them have done larceny, have committed larceny. What they have done satisfies Article 362 of the Penal Code. Pursuant to the provision, both actors, both Sudhiro and Lauren, may be sentenced to a 5-year imprisonment. Okay? If we refer to the article, both of them may be sentenced to a 5-year imprisonment. Now, the question is it just if both of them are sentenced to a 5-year imprisonment for the sake of legal certainty? Gisela.
Although the both of the case is like a form of stealing and applies with Article 362, I don't think that it's just if both of them are sentenced to a 5-year imprisonment, because the intent of the two cases were very different. One was to save his wife and one was to like steal just because. So
is it,
I don't think it's just.
Is it just?
No.
Okay. Now, Herpandu.
Yes, sir.
Is it just if both of them are sentenced to 5-year imprisonment for the sake of legal certainty?
Yes, it is. But there's a pengecualian. Pengecualian. What is in English? I forgot.
Is it just? In your opinion, is it just?
For both, no. It's just for the. I think it is just for the Lauren.
So, if both of them are sentenced to a 5-year imprisonment, it is unjust. That's right? Is it your statement?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Arya?
It is not just if the both of them are sentenced the same way.
Now, Bimo. Bimo.
Yes, sir.
Is it just or not?
I think it's just.
It's just. So both of them, Sudiro and Lauren, are sentenced to a 5-year imprisonment for the sake of legal certainty.
Yes.
Is it just? Is it just for you?
Yeah. I think it's just, and it's can I say in bahasa?
No. No. It is in English. Not don't imitate that song.
Okay. I think it's just because of it's similar to the example of the legal certainty. So it's applicable to both of them, both of them case. So yeah.
And then they are sentenced to 5-year imprisonment.
Yeah.
Is it just?
Yes, it is just.
That's up now. You don't speak in Bahasa. You speak English well.
All right, I'll speak in English. All right. So in my opinion, it's unjust. Just like Kayla said before, it really depends on the cause of what they do. One did it for the love of his wife. Second is for the cause of stealing, and it really depends on how the victim, the one that got stolen, see it. Okay, how they see it. So in the first one, as we know in the first case, that he sees it as someone that stole his phone. He's seeing that guy is very desperate to save his wife, so he helped him. And I think if my grandfather got in jail, in 5 years imprisonment, if my grandfather got hit by a 5-year imprisonment, I think that's unjust because he has a different cause rather than what Laurent has in his mind. So yeah, for me, it's unjust.
Kalila.
Yes, sir.
What's your answer?
My answer is it's unjust because both of the case have done the same act, which is larceny, but on Mr. Sudiro's case, it's something that can be solved with in a kekeluargaan way, kind of. And on the Lauren side, on the Lauren case, it seems like he has done it for several times. So I think it's applicable more to the Lauren case.
Okay. Diva?
Yes, sir. It is just for Sudiro case, but not for Lauren case.
It's louder, please.
Hello, sir.
Okay, please louder. Your speaker.
It is just for Sudiro case, but I think it is just not for Lauren case.
Okay. Aura?
I think it's unjust. Both of them are sentenced to a 5-year imprisonment. For the first case, I think moral is important. Moral has to take place in the case because he did it for his wife and his wife is sick. But for Lauren, his intention was to steal for his own benefits. It's not for anything that is moral related. And so legal certainty has to prevail in Lauren's case.
Now, your turn, Gabriel. Gabriel.
It's not just.
Not just. Why?
Both of these people is doing the different intention. One of these people is having what's the name? Taken other people things, stolen other people things to have a affection to the people who he's loved, but one of them is one of what you say is social pathology, because of he is a drunk, he is a drinker, and he's no job at all, and he just want to have money for buy the alcohol for his drink in daily life. So it's not just to having the same what the name same punishment to both of them. It should be less to the old man than to this young man who drunk a lot.
Okay. Shang.
Yeah, I think it's just.
It's just.
Yes.
Why?
Because I think they're both involved in the reus mens rea, which means they do it on purpose. So it doesn't matter what their background is, they still do criminal crime. A crime. So it's just.
Exxon?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I think it's unjust because if a court take this case based on moral, I think the decision will be very different from the background. For instance, Mr. Sudiro has to save his wife, and the other case is just for his own good. So I think it's very based on moral in this case. The decision to make.
Yeah. Now, Tasya. Tasya, where are you? Hello? Where are you, Tasya? Andreas?
Yes, sir.
Have you returned from the restroom?
Yes.
Okay. Is it just?
I think it's just because both of them commit crime, and both of their intention is to take someone else's belongings. That's all.
Okay. Just. Kanya?
I don't think it's just.
Okay. You don't think it's just?
Yeah.
No. 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 Not yes. No.
All right.
Isam.
Yes.
Yes, it's just.
It's unjust because firstly they have different intention. It's for their need because they don't have money. But the second one threatens the society, affects lots of people. So then I think it's no, the article is proper to the second case. I think that's
Okay. Bimo, where are you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you have answered this question.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I think it's unjust because of because of the legal sentencing when the first case is about moral and the second is a pure he want to stole cell phone, right? So I think it's a different it's a different two things, I think.
Okay. Anyone who has not answered this question? Who has not answered this question? All of you have answered this question with different opinion. Okay, now look at this. If so, if the sentence is the same for them, it is unjust. Because it is for the sake of legal certainty, everybody who commits larceny, he or she is sentenced to a 5-year imprisonment. Well, it is certain. But this one, summum jus summa injuria. The highest justice is the highest injustice. It seems to be just. It seems to be just, but really it is unjust. You know, justice is not equality. Justice is not equality. Justice lies in the conscience. The background of the actors should be taken into account. Sudiro is, I think, well, is under pressure. He has to make a choice between committing crime or letting his wife die. Both alternatives are not good. But he had to make a choice. And then it is not easy to make a choice. There's no easy choice in the world. I tell you that life is a matter of choice. But it's not, but there's no easy choice. The two options that Sudiro had faced with were not easy to choose. Okay. So the background of the actors should be taken into account. If legal certainty prevails over justice, there will be injustice. So it is unjust to sentence them to a 5-year imprisonment for the sake of legal certainty. Because if so, it will be summum jus, summa injura. The highest justice, the highest injustice. It is unjust. Well, I go back to the question. Is Sudiro appropriate to punish? What he has done is to commit crime. What he has done is he has committed larceny. It is a crime. Okay? A crime is to be punished. It is legal certainty. Every larceny, if it is proved, the actor should be punished. Okay? If someone is proved to be guilty of larceny, he or she is sentenced to, he or she is punished. Okay, it is legal certainty. Is it appropriate to punish? Sure, because of legal certainty. But if both Sudiro and Lauren are sentenced to a 5-year imprisonment pursuant to Article 362 of Indonesian Penal Code, it will be unjust. If Sudiro is not punished, it is unjust either, and it is against the legal certainty. But if both of them are punished and sentenced to a 5-year imprisonment, it is unjust. Okay? Any question on it? Please.
So just is never have to be in the same equal.
Sure, right. Just in our conscience. Justice is not equality. Justice is not equality. Okay? The same case, both people committed the same crime, but both people have different background. This is justice. But if Sudiro is not punished, it is also unjust. Okay. Is there any question? Any question on it? Have you got it? This is the antinomy in law. And I insist that the end of law is justice. Because if there's justice, there's peace in society. Okay? No other question? Well, if there's no other question, I think I finished this lecture today. And tomorrow, I see you again on Introduction to Indonesian Law. Okay? See you tomorrow. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Prof. Have a nice
Welcome.
day.
Thank you,
You're
Prof.
welcome.
Have a nice day.
day.
God bless you, Prof.
Have a nice day.
God bless you too. God bless you.
Don't forget to eat, Prof. Okay.
Okay.
Bye,
Well, okay.
God bless you.
God bless you. Best regard to your grandpa, Razan.
He already leave.
To Pak Sudiro.
Goodbye, sir.
Okay. See you. See you again.